said, pulled up in a what is that? People saying who is he? Bank account on overflow, swagger on infinity. Feeling like a newer me, she don't know what to do with me. Mr. Freeze Sub-Zero, neither one is cool as me. Friday night I'm in the coop, probably got my boo with me. Said it.
Guys, so the name of my channel is Keeping It Euphoric. And this is Tone. So he's going to be my first guest on, what is it, Mogul Mondays. That's what I decided to call it. So the topic that we're going to do with him, I wanted to talk about Jada and Will Smith. And let's see. Basically, it's like a lot of people are giving up on marriage when it comes to that. So I just wanted to talk about that. This should not be a long video. I want it to be kind of like 15 minutes, something like that. And we're going to talk about him as well. So we'll start off with you. So just let the folks know who you are, what you're about, stuff like that.
Well, my name is Antonio. I go by Jay. Bucksky is my stage name. On Instagram, I'm Jay, B-O-E Bucksky on Instagram and SoundCloud and Facebook. I'm a rapper, battle rapper, songwriter. Just trying to get my foot in the door in the music industry. So I'm willing to work with anybody, any producers, any singers, any other rappers, any battle leagues that are local and distant. I'm able to, travel. Just contact me, hit me in my DMs.
Okay, so what's the last battle you've done?
My last battle was a verbal war zone, but it didn't come out. But the one that's out is me versus Lambo Lex, and my favorite one is me versus Ant Brown on YouTube. So look up Jay Bucksky versus Ant Brown and enjoy yourself.
Okay. So let's see. Let's get into this topic because it was an interesting one.
Oh yeah.
So you still believe in marriage? I know you just told me you was engaged and everything.
Absolutely. It's just a matter of like what your lifestyle is like. You understand?
Yeah.
So they've been like that forever. So we can't. It's been the mystery of Will and Jada for years, but they've been entanglement out forever.
What bothers me is that everybody knew they had an open relationship. Like, that's what's crazy to me. I feel like the only thing that kind of gets me is because I've been through weird relationships. This was weird when it came to marriage talking because I believe in it because I have people who have done it and still together.
Right.
But then it's kind of like this time is different because you got open relationships. They cheat, they come back, you forgive them or you don't forgive them. All this stuff, they think it's okay to cheat if they have been forgiven. Like, it's a lot of stuff that goes into marriage too, with that rules and not to have rules.
It's like I said, it's based on the person. If you Will Smith had interviews going back where he was saying that marriage is a partnership for life, and there's nothing Jada can do that could break that bond and that agreement and that understanding. That was key signs for me. Let me know, that been going on.
So do you think that he should get her back? Because in the interview he said, "I'm gonna get you back."
Yeah, I think he just did that to be funny, but
I think
his pride is hurt. As a man, your pride get hurt.
I think he gonna get it back, but he gonna still do it secretly. He's still gonna go out there and get it popping.
Yeah, but he Will Smith. He can't be out here seen with just anybody.
She was on red carpets with August.
Yeah,
that was crazy. When I seen those clips, I was like, "Oh, she sure was."
That was a whole relationship. That was the love of his life, and she was just out here just trying to feel good. Was her statement.
My thing was, so question for you is, what if your wife says to you, "I'm still not happy"? Is it time to get a divorce, or are you going to still try to make her happy? Because that's what she said. She said, "I'm still not happy. I wasn't happy, and he made me happy."
Right. And
it's just like, dang, after 20 years, you still not happy?
Exactly.
And I give you everything you want?
I feel like I'm a firm believer in therapy now.
Okay.
Like, I used to think, it's for crazy people. But that was me being immature. So now I believe in it. I'm a little firm believer in. We just need somebody to mediate our arguments sometimes and see what's wrong with us, because it's hard to go to her mom or my mom for trying to get an understanding. So
that's crazy though.
Yeah.
What if you go to therapy and a year later she's still like, "No, I need to really dip off for a little bit, go get this separate house and do my thing, and I'll be right back."
Yeah,
is that cool?
Yeah, I don't know. I ain't strong enough like that. My tax bracket got to change for me to be like, "Okay, go ahead, do your thing."
Oh
Like,
my God. Y'all got kids and stuff? Like, that was the
Yeah.
thing for me. Like, they had kids,
Mm-hmm.
the whole shebang. And he was like, when I watched the show, he said to her, like, I'm going to take you on whatever trip you want to go on. Because she only wanted to go on certain ones. She was trying to please him.
Yeah.
So she would go on the trips that he liked. So then after a while, she was like, all right, well, we're going to go on trips that I like to do and stuff that I like. So he was like, okay. Gave her whatever she wanted, started eating a certain way, dieting a certain way for her. She still wasn't happy. Like, that to me is like, a girl like that is never going to be happy. And he doesn't want to get a divorce, so he's just going to have to put up with it.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
Pretty much.
For him.
No, it's not. It's not fair, but it's what you signed up for.
Mm-hmm.
Marriage is a hell of a institution. Like, so you got to put yourself into a mindset where this person that you were dating, is this the person you could be with for the rest of your days and put up with this type of situation? Now we looking at it from average 9 to 5 people. So when you got a millionaire actor and a millionaire actress, their lifestyle a little different.
It is different.
Their lifestyle can change you a little bit.
But they got a lot more to offer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they got a lot more to lose, truly,
yeah.
honestly, and they got a lot more to offer. So if she say, yo, I really would like to have a whole, my side of the house and all that, can you make that possible? And then he says, yeah, you can get all that, and then she get it and she's still not happy.
Exactly.
That to me is like,
but
insane.
then it's certain things you gotta allow yourself to say no to as a husband and as a wife. Like, you don't want to build if my wife asks for another acre to the house or another wing, I'm basically building a wall between us.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, so like, nah, I can't do you that. Like, no, we gotta work this out. Like,
it's just so sad. I mean, I feel like a lot of people were irked in the world because they kind of made a joke of it, like, oh, bad marriage for life or whatever. But, I mean, that's their marriage, to each his own. But now that the entanglement is over,
yeah.
Now what?
Now what?
Now the whole world know, even though we kind of knew. But then you done hurt August. Poor August is out there like, man, I just got,
I feel like he shouldn't have said nothing in the first place. I feel like he went public with it the
he
wrong
probably had his feelings
way.
hurt. That was only, like, it's still fresh. 2 years or a year?
But
it's still kind of fresh.
Pull a Kanye, tweet about it, rant for a second, and then go, like, you don't have to do a whole expose interview. Like, you could have ran it for yourself on the gram, wrote a song.
So bad for him. And he's a nice guy. But supposedly, did she say he was sick or going through something?
He was sick, yeah.
Was he sick physically or mentally?
Both.
Oh,
I think he had, like, an illness, and he had, like, mental issues. Like, he had a couple losses in his family.
Yeah, I seen the losses. That was crazy.
Yeah, so
his way to cope with that was to have sex with Jada.
Yeah, and her cope from feeling like she wasn't a woman with Will was August. So it was like, hurt people.
Will probably lost that spark for real. He looked like he used to be popping and just like lost that spark.
Like, you can watch it in in the movies in his like later years. Like, you like, Will done lost a step a little bit. Don't you know what happened when you with somebody for 20 years?
I don't know, man.
It's rough.
I just be wondering what the kids is thinking. Like, dang, mom.
I don't know. Jaden walking around a little off on his own terms, so.
Jaden.
He wearing white Batman suits to weddings and all types of shit. Like, he was on a whole nother level.
I like them though. I love the kids though, especially when I watch the Red Talk table. Even though some stuff I feel like the kids should not be sitting at the table for. That's just me. But I like their relationship with their kids. Yeah, and they keep it real with their parents, like, y'all doing too much or whatever. Even the daughter, she's too emotional.
It's a very open door family.
It is.
Like, everything's on the table. Everything we can talk about. Everything's addressed. Like, we live in your parents would be like, you can't just talk to me any type way or tell me anything you feel. Like, especially about what they're doing as people. Oh, no, you can't talk to your mom about how you feel about what she do.
My mom
I am grown.
There's some stuff my mom say, I still don't know what the heck she did back in the day at all.
You might not want to know.
I probably would never know. I do be wanting to know. Because she be like, saying stuff to me. So I be wanting to know, well, what did you do when you was 29?
Exactly. I don't want to know what my mom was doing at 29. Like, I'm cool, shorty. Live your life.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna live mine.
I just feel so bad for them.
Yeah, it was sad, but I hope they see it through. Like bad marriage for life and all of that. I hope they marriage do kind of like manifest into something better, especially these later years.
I think they're going to end up getting a divorce in a couple of years. I don't wish that upon them,
Unfortunately,
but I feel like they might do that because he is holding on to this marriage so bad because he made a vow to never ever get another divorce in life, which is fine on him. But you can't be miserable for so long. Like you're just gonna sit there and let this woman be like, oh, I feel the need to go mess around one more time because
it's bound to happen though. Like I feel like pressure bust pipes. You see Dr. Dre wife after 24 years just filed for divorce. So pressure bust pipes. You don't know.
She trying to get that money. So.
Yeah, of course. She gonna get all that beats by Dre and all of that. Listen.
It is. A lot of people was writing me saying like, you know, how do you feel about the women? Now the women are getting a bad rep because of that, black women or whatever, because what Jada did. But at the end of the day, she made a vow to him when he said that he didn't want to get a divorce. She said, okay, I won't leave you either.
Yeah.
So
you gonna
she
find
like,
yourself...
you going to come home to me doing my entanglements, basically.
You're going to have to deal with this because I'm not going nowhere, you not going nowhere. And she said that on the Red Table Talk one day.
Yeah, she did.
I don't care if I'm on one side of this house with my boyfriend and you're on the other side of the house with your girlfriend. We're not leaving.
That is exactly what she said.
And that's scary. Like,
that was sad to me. I was like, I cannot be with anybody that thinks like that's okay.
Nah. What are we doing
no
here?
Open relationship. I'm not an open relationship person. I do not like to share.
Absolutely not.
But I know people that's willing to do that. It's pretty nasty. But
I'm cool. You're gonna catch something. You're gonna catch something other than COVID doing all that shit.
Wow.
And that's scary.
I feel bad for them. But that was a crazy topic. That was a topic that everybody was talking about for like a good month. All the TikToks on there, all the memes.
Yeah.
Jeez. But so with that being said, with the rap stuff, what's next?
I'm working on 2 mixtapes at the same time. Like I'm basically 2 different topics I'm touching on. And one is a relationship based like topic. Like I'm doing like music for like relationship type of songs. And then the other one is just a compilation of songs that I put together. Some for the like clubs and party type records and something with like a little more feel to it. I'm still working on titles, so I don't have titles yet, but when I put them out, they'll be on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music, so we're going to push those immediately.
All right, well, I thank you so much for coming to my first Mogul Monday.
No problem.
I'm going to have many more, so tune in. Thanks for whoever joined live. Well, I'll put the video should be officially up tomorrow, because today is Sunday, but Mogul Monday is tomorrow, so we're going to put it up tomorrow.
All right.
So thank you y'all, for make sure you follow Tone, follow my YouTube channel, subscribe, like, all that.
Pulled up in a what is that? People saying who is he? Bank account on overflow, swagger on infinity. Feeling like a newer me, she don't know what to do with me. Mr. Freeze and Sub-Zero, neither one as cool as me. Friday night I'm in the coupe, probably got my boo with me. Saturday roll out the sprinters, now I got the crew with me. I can never owe none of these hoes, I don't do a fee. How many am I taking to the crib? I'm thinking 2 or 3. Wait.